Hey there, wonderful viewers of Daily Health. Have you ever wondered why some days your joints ache more than others, or why your energy just isn't what it used to be? As we age, our bodies change in ways that can catch us off guard. But here's the good news. The food you eat can make a huge difference in how you feel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's critical for every senior watching. Seniors, never eat these three vegetables, and add these three for better joints and energy. I know it sounds surprising, vegetables are supposed to be healthy, right? But stick with me, because not all veggies are your joints or energy's best friends, especially after 60. As we get older, our bodies process foods differently. Joint stiffness, inflammation, and that mid-afternoon slump can creep in, making it harder to enjoy the activities you love, like gardening, walking with grandkids, or even just getting up from your favorite chair. The foods you choose can either fuel your vitality or quietly add to the problem. In this video, we're going to uncover why certain vegetables might be sabotaging your health and which ones can help you feel stronger, more energized, and ready to take on the day. I'll share 5 science-backed reasons why your diet matters for your joints and energy, and I'll give you practical tips to make small changes with big results. Here's what we'll explore. First, we'll talk about how some vegetables can trigger inflammation in your joints. Second, we'll look at how certain veggies sap your energy by messing with your digestion. Third, we'll dive into why some nutrient-rich vegetables are actually hard for your body to absorb as you age. Fourth, we'll cover how the right vegetables can reduce joint pain and boost mobility. And fifth, we'll reveal how specific veggies can supercharge your energy levels naturally. Plus, I've got 2 real-life stories from seniors just like you, showing how these changes made a difference, and actionable tips you can start using today. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to tweak your diet for less pain and more pep in your step. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, this is for you. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's dive into the first reason why some vegetables might not be doing you any favors. And if you're new to Daily Health, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a tip to feel your best. Number 1. Some vegetables trigger inflammation in your joints. Let's start with a big one. Inflammation. You might feel it as stiffness in your knees when you wake up or that ache in your hands after a long day. Does that sound familiar? Inflammation is like a silent fire in your body, and for seniors, it can make joint pain worse. Certain vegetables, believe it or not, can fan that flame. These are called nightshade vegetables. Think tomatoes, eggplants, and bell peppers. They contain compounds like solanine, which for some people can increase inflammation, especially if you have arthritis or sensitive joints. Here's the science. Nightshades belong to a plant family called Solanaceae, and they produce glycoalkaloids, natural compounds that protect the plant, but can irritate your system. Studies like one from the Journal of Nutrition in 2011 suggest that these compounds may aggravate inflammation in people with autoimmune conditions or chronic joint pain. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at clearing these compounds, and our joints already worn from years of use can flare up. About 10% of seniors with arthritis report worse symptoms after eating nightshades, according to surveys from the Arthritis Foundation. It's not everyone, but if your joints are cranky, these veggies might be worth watching. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old retiree who loves her Italian cooking. Margaret used to make a mean eggplant parmesan every Sunday, but she noticed her knees and fingers felt stiffer the next day. She thought it was just aging, until she read about nightshades. Curious, she swapped out tomatoes and eggplants for zucchini and mushrooms in her recipes. Within 2 weeks, she was moving more easily and even started her morning walks again. Margaret's story shows how a small tweak can make a big difference. So what can you do? First, try cutting out nightshades for 2 weeks and track how your joints feel. Use a journal to note any changes. Replace tomatoes with beets or carrots in sauces, and swap eggplants for zucchini in dishes like stir-fries. If you love spicy foods, use ginger or turmeric instead of chili peppers for flavor. They're anti-inflammatory superstars. Check food labels too, since nightshade ingredients like tomato paste sneak into processed foods. If you feel better, you might be one of the sensitive ones. Talk to your doctor if you're unsure, especially if you're on arthritis meds. What's one nightshade you eat often? Let me know in the comments, and share if you're going to try this swap. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's move on to the next reason. Number 2. Some vegetables sap your energy through poor digestion. Have you ever felt sluggish after a big salad? It's not just you. Some vegetables, while packed with nutrients, can be tough on your digestive system, especially as you age. Cruciferous vegetables, like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, are the culprits here. These are healthy, no doubt, but they're high in fiber and compounds called raffinose and glucosinolates, which can cause bloating and gas. For seniors, this can drain your energy, leaving you feeling heavy instead of vibrant. Here's why: as we age, our digestive enzymes and stomach acid production decrease by about 20% after age 60, according to research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. This makes it harder to break down complex fibers and sugars in cruciferous veggies. When they sit in your gut, they ferment, producing gas that bloats you and saps your energy. A 2018 study in gut microbes found that high-fiber veggies can strain an aging gut microbiome, leading to discomfort and fatigue. It's like your body's working overtime just to process lunch, leaving less energy for you to enjoy your day. Here's a practical example. Imagine eating a big bowl of raw broccoli salad. Sounds healthy, right? But an hour later, you're bloated and reaching for the couch instead of your walking shoes. That's what happened to many seniors I've talked to. Instead, they found relief by tweaking how they eat these veggies. Here's how you can avoid this energy trap. First, cook cruciferous vegetables to make them easier to digest. Steaming or roasting breaks down those tough fibers. Try a small portion, like half a cup, and pair it with a protein like chicken to slow digestion. If you still feel bloated, swap broccoli for easier to digest veggies like spinach or zucchini. Blend them into a smoothie if raw veggies are tough. Also, eat smaller meals throughout the day to give your gut a break. 3 small meals and 2 snacks work better than 1 big plate. And stay hydrated. Water helps move fiber through your system. Have you noticed bloating after eating certain veggies? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's dive into the next reason. Number 3. Some nutrient-rich vegetables are hard to absorb as you age. You've probably heard that leafy greens like spinach and kale are superfoods, right? But here's a surprising truth: as we age, our bodies don't always absorb their nutrients as well as they used to. This can leave you missing out on the energy and joint support you're eating those greens for in the first place. Let's break down why this happens and what you can do. The science here is fascinating. Spinach and kale are loaded with nutrients like calcium and magnesium, great for bones and joints. But they're also high in oxalates, compounds that bind to these minerals in your gut, making them harder to absorb. A 2015 study in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that oxalates can reduce calcium absorption by up to 60% in some cases. As we age, our gut lining becomes less efficient. Think of it like a filter that's not as sharp as it was in your 30s. Add to that lower stomach acid, and your body struggles to pull out the good stuff from these greens, which can leave you feeling tired and achy instead of energized. Let me share a story about William, a 72-year-old who loved his daily kale smoothie. He thought he was doing everything right, but he still felt fatigued and his joints ached. After a nutritionist suggested he might not be absorbing kale's nutrients, William switched to low oxalate greens like arugula and added a splash of lemon juice to his meals to boost absorption. Within a month, he felt more energetic, and his joint pain eased up. He even started dancing with his wife again at their community center. Here's what you can do: swap high oxalate greens like spinach for low oxalate ones like arugula, romaine, or collard greens. Cooking also reduces oxalates, so lightly steam your greens. Pair them with a source of vitamin C, like lemon juice or bell peppers, to improve mineral absorption. Studies show vitamin C can boost it by 20%. Take a daily multivitamin designed for seniors to fill any gaps, but check with your doctor first. And don't overdo raw greens. A cup a day is plenty. Which greens are in your diet right now? Share in the comments, and let's see if you're getting the most out of them. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's move to the good stuff: veggies you should eat. Number 4. The right vegetables can reduce joint pain and boost mobility. Now let's flip the script and talk about vegetables that are your joint's best friends. If you're tired of creaky knees or stiff hips, Adding anti-inflammatory vegetables, like sweet potatoes, carrots, and beets can work wonders. These vibrant veggies are packed with compounds that calm inflammation and support joint health, helping you move with ease. Here's the science. Sweet potatoes and carrots are rich in beta-carotene, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation by neutralizing free radicals, those pesky molecules that damage joint tissue. Beets contain betalains, pigments with anti-inflammatory properties shown to reduce joint pain in studies, like one from the European Journal of Nutrition in 2017. These veggies also provide fiber and vitamins that support cartilage health, which cushions your joints. As we age, cartilage wears down by about 1% per year after 50, according to orthopedic research, so feeding it the right nutrients is key to staying mobile. Here's how to make it work for you. Add 1 serving of these veggies daily. Think a small sweet potato, a handful of baby carrots, or a sliced beet in a salad. Roast them with olive oil to enhance nutrient absorption. Healthy fats help your body use beta-carotene better. Try a smoothie with cooked carrots and a pinch of ginger for an anti-inflammatory boost. If you're not a fan of beets, blend them into a soup with onions and garlic for flavor. Aim for variety to keep things interesting, and check for frozen options. They're just as nutritious and easier to prep. What's your favorite way to eat sweet potatoes or carrots? Let me know in the comments, and share your recipes. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Let's wrap up with our final point. Number 5. Specific veggies can supercharge your energy levels naturally, feeling like you're running on empty by noon. The right vegetables can give you a natural energy boost without the crash of caffeine or sugar. Zucchini, asparagus, and green beans are your go-tos here. These low-carb, nutrient-dense veggies provide steady energy and support your body's systems without overloading your digestion. Here's why they work. These vegetables are high in B vitamins, like folate and B6, which help your cells convert food into energy. A 2020 study in Nutrients found that B vitamins improve mitochondrial function, your cell's powerhouses, which declines with age. They're also low in sugars that spike and crash your energy, unlike starchy veggies. Plus, their mild fiber content supports digestion without the bloating of cruciferous veggies. For seniors, this means more consistent energy to enjoy your hobbies or time with family. Here's how to add them. Aim for a cup of these veggies daily. Steam asparagus for a side dish. Toss zucchini into a stir-fry, or snack on green beans with a sprinkle of sea salt. Pair them with a lean protein like fish to stabilize blood sugar. If you're short on time, frozen versions are great and retain nutrients. Try grilling zucchini with a little olive oil for a tasty twist. And don't skip breakfast. Add asparagus to an omelet for a morning energy kick. Which of these veggies will you try first? Drop it in the comments, and let's share some meal ideas. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button and turn on the bell. Conclusion: 600-700 words. Wow, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? Let's take a moment to recap the 5 key reasons why your vegetable choices matter for your joints and energy as a senior. First, we learned that nightshade vegetables, like tomatoes and eggplants, can trigger inflammation, making joint pain worse for some of you. Second, we explored how cruciferous veggies like broccoli can sap your energy by taxing your digestion. Third, we saw that high oxalate greens like spinach might not deliver their nutrients as well as you think. On the flip side, our fourth point showed how anti-inflammatory veggies like sweet potatoes and carrots can ease joint pain and boost mobility. And finally, we discovered how zucchini, asparagus, and green beans can supercharge your energy naturally. What stood out to you today? Maybe it's Margaret's story of swapping nightshades to get her morning walks back, or William's switch to low oxalate greens that brought his energy up. These stories remind us that small changes in what we eat can lead to big improvements in how we feel. Aging doesn't mean you have to settle for pain or fatigue. You have the power to make choices that keep you moving and thriving. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one tip from today, maybe cutting back on nightshades, or adding a sweet potato to your dinner, and try it for a week. Track how you feel, and I bet you'll notice a difference. Your body is unique, so listen to it. If you're unsure where to start, talk to your doctor or a nutritionist to tailor these tips to you. The goal is to feel stronger, more energized, and ready to enjoy every moment, whether it's dancing like William or cooking a new recipe like Margaret. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you learned today? or plan to try? Drop it in the comments below, and let's inspire each other. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. It really helps our daily health community grow. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next video, where we'll dive into simple exercises to keep your joints flexible and strong. Thank you for spending this time with me. You're the heart of this channel, and I'm so grateful for you. Let's keep learning, growing, and feeling our best together. See you in the next one.